Here's your Catalyst downpipe. This is for off-road use only. You cannot drive it on street legal roads. Do you think this is gonna make power? I sure hope so for the price we paid. I like to keep the twist on it if possible. There, hold it, cool. All right, next up we have, looks like an 8mm Allen, but we're not gonna take that off just yet. So we'll probably work down here. Got these 12 or 13mm nuts. See down there? We got 3 of them.
Oh, she's still one, guys.
All right, you guys didn't get to see it on camera, but I went underneath the car and I got the 3rd last nut. It's a 13mm, but OEM should be 12. Again, he has a modified rear exhaust. Still kind of warm. Okay, it's time to get this baby out. There it is. All right, guys, this is the stock catalytic converter. Kind of hear a little stuff in there. You want to push it in a little bit so that when you put the downpipe on, it kind of sits flush really easily. I want you guys to see I welded that nut, so it's a lot easier, because then you could just put the gasket on this and then go like this. Just line it into the first hole, you're kind of free from there. Like that. All right, so don't focus on that. First, hit this right here. All right, let it fit. Get the clamp on in the same orientation. Okay. There we go. There we go. Whew. All right. These are new lock nuts, guys. Use new. Do not play around. Try to be cheap. You're gonna F yourself. You guys get it. Pretty much you're just gonna put these nuts on here. I'll catch up with the video and say, get the other ones. It's pretty simple here. Oh gosh, doing this one-handed, eh? There we go. My girl will never understand these fingers. I mean, actually she does. Now we're back up top here. We just finished putting in the bottom bolt. So now it's time to tighten the clamp that goes around the test pipe. Fuck that, put that. I think right there is good. Feels good. All right. Give it a couple extra spins. Catch the thread. That's it. Once we start the car up, you need to feel for leaks. So you're gonna put your hand around here to feel for any air going past it. Put your hand down here as well to feel for leaks again. This is what's gonna go into it. Your front bumper has to get removed. The car is on the dyno. This is how you get live data. It is warming up here. We're sitting at 1600 DA. We were at 1400 DA, so we went up 100, almost 200. Here is the installed one. Obviously the other one's out right now, so nothing too crazy really to the install. Sit tight, let's go install it. Here's a little comparison video for the Wagner intercooler for the Q8s. I mean, this thing is massive. I mean, can you? This thing is just huge. I mean, it's heavy too. I can't even lift this up with my hand. This is just a little lightweight. So, and this size are the same. This is just so big. Well, here we are, guys. Let's wrap up this saga of installing parts, sweating a lot, and did we gain power analysis. With that being said, let's go over the basics of what color is what. The red line here is your stage 2 with these side mount intercoolers. The gray line there is your stage 1 ECU and TCU tune, of course, all of them do. And then of course the white line is your stage 2 tune. The green line is the stock, everything stock tune. And then the yellow is a stage 1, no TCU tune from us. And then we have the purple line, I think it's purple, violet, whatever, color deficient. That is your APR tune. So jumping into this, you can see the stage 2, of course, with the side mount intercooler makes the most power. Cool, but what did you actually gain? Let's look right here. 373 coming from 349. 23 horsepower, guys, is all you are going to gain with a side mount intercooler, a downpipe, a full exhaust system, a cold air intake, and you didn't make the power? What? That goes to show you the stage 1 ECU and TCU is the best bang for the buck. You're gonna spend $800 to $1,000 with me for a stage 1 tune in a TCU, or you can drop $4,000 and get 20 more horsepower. You be the judge of that, guys. So diving back into this, let's go ahead and look at the bottom here. This is the torque numbers. So we're 441 on the red line, 430 torque on the white line, and then 432 torque on the stage 1. Again, the stage 1 produced the torque. It did just fine. I will be honest with you though, if you're beating the heck out of a stage 1 after pull, after pull, after pull, of course, you're gonna lose power. The stage 2 will continue to do more power, but you're going to need side mount intercoolers. The Wagner intercoolers did a great job, phenomenal job, cooling the intake air temperatures down. We went from 70 Celsius all the way down to 45 Celsius. That is an extreme drop. Well done, intercoolers did their job. As far as the downpipe and exhaust, I don't know if it's really worth it. A side mount intercooler is the only modification I would do to this car to keep it cool. There's a lot of data stuffed in this video. I don't want to go too much more into this. I pretty much hit the main topics. The stage 1 tune is your best bang for the buck. It's going to give you the most torque and the most horsepower for the best price. So again, guys, comment down below. Tell me what I could do to do better in this video. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, stay BDT tuned.